God want again. Everybody knows I do make it happen. I do find the vehicles for my customers, for my clientele. What I do is, what I do through my network, I cater to my customers' needs. I don't just want to sell the car. I want to build an empire. I want to build a good relationship with all my clientele. I do have connections to good credit banks, bad credit, slow credit, fair credit. Let's rephrase that. I don't like the word bad credit. Let's take that away. Okay? Let's wipe that out. So let's take the bad credit out of bad credit and then just say fair credit. Let me talk to you today not about selling cars. Let me talk to you today about a little bit of I cater to a lot of individuals that do need assistance in purchasing a vehicle without a co-signer. I make sure that your buying process is smooth, not crazy, and your buying experience is a good one. Car buying should be fun. It should not be stressful or crazy. You should not be shopping 30 dealers trying to get the best deal. There's no such thing as the best deal anymore. You're going to pay what they're selling the car for in a lot of areas. Some places might give you a discount, but when they give you a discount and you need time for service, you have problems or issues might occur, then because they discount the car, they might not treat you the same way they treated you when you were buying the car. So that's when I step in. I try to avoid those things. What I do with my network is, my customers, when they buy a car, whether it's today, tomorrow, if they have any issues, I really want to be able to cater to them. I don't want them to be like, well, I bought a car and now nobody want to help me. If there's one of the dealers that I deal with has some situations like that with my customers, I will cut them off. I don't have time for drama. I have time for the empire and a good clientele. This my thing is long-term relationship with my clients, not short-term. I don't want you to come to me and say, hey Don, you sold me a car, but then you forgot about me. I don't forget about nobody. If you stay in touch with me, I might forget who you are when you call me, when I see you, we know each other, a hug, we do whatever it takes. I mean, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. You can always follow me on Twitter. It's no big deal. Hey Don, look man, it's time for an oil change. But not give me a cell phone number and I'll put you on my texting program so that way every month you see my new inventory, you see I got specials, free TVs, free networks, free oil changes to all my clients. So there's always some way that we can always connect, stay in touch, and you know, I'm your car guy. But my network, make sure that when you call me, do an application on one of my websites, I always try to cater to my customers in a certain way that a lot of other individuals fail to realize or recognize. Customer service to me is a priority. Okay, very important. I just don't want to sell your car and go, thank you, see ya. It's not the way I work. I want to be able to sit down with you, have a conversation, laugh with you, your husband or your girlfriend, whatever the case may be. But I don't want to be that guy that say, see you, ah. No, I want to be able to shake your hand and say, look man, I'll see you in 3 months. Don't forget, 3,000 miles is your first oil change. Give me a call, I'll set up an appointment. I always make sure that you're taken care of. That's one of the key points that I have with Don's Auto Network. Number two, I don't mess around. If you do call me and say, look Don, man, I'm only making $1,500, but I really do want a nice car. Sometimes dealers are skeptical about that. You call and they tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste your time. A lot of times they try to ship you to a different car. I know how that works. I've been doing it 22 years. I don't want to do that. So let's say that, let's go back to the point. You call me and you say, look Don, I'm only making $1,500 a month, but I really do want to charge you. There's 3 things that we could do to help an individual making that small of an income get into a vehicle that might be too much expensive for a lot of other ones to get that kind of income to afford. Number 1, you might have a great credit score. Number 2, you never financed the car before, so therefore you have no auto credit at all, but you've been in the same job for 5 years. You got some stability. That's important. Then you say, hey Don, but I've been in the same address for about 5 years, 7 years. I live with my parents. I don't pay no rent. So all my money is my money. So now that also helps you because now your debt to income ratio is very strong. Even if the bank gives you a $250 gap on your rent, you still have close to $1,300 that you can play with. You always look at things differently. Not everybody always has to shop. Now, if you're looking for a Charger, there's other Chargers out there. I mean, you could get an '05 or an older one, which is the same body style, but it's also less expensive. If you're looking at a Dodge Charger in '07, '08, '09, and it's 14, 15 grand, yes, it's not going to happen. But if you're looking at a '06, '07, maybe with like 80,000 to 105,000 miles in mint condition, great condition, and then that's your car. You might be able to get into that car with a $15 or $2,000 a month income. You know, there's always different changes. So what I do is I try to educate you in the sense of you yourself won't waste your time when you're out there looking for a vehicle. Whether you buy it from me or whether you buy it from the next door down the block or the next dealership in your town, it's fine. But at least when you call Don's Auto Network, you're going to get the right answer. And I'm going to help you. I might even educate you and teach you something that you yourself didn't even know. What to look and how to address and how to buy. You have a lot of buying power. A lot of times, the customers, when they call, they have more experience in buying a car than us and the other side have selling. I've been buying cars for 10 years. I always bought cars cash. But at this time, I want to establish some credit down because now I want to buy a house. I got married. Back in the days, I wasn't married. I was always buying things cash because I was a single person. It didn't matter. Now I have a family. I want to build a relationship with my new husband and wife. And I need some stability on my credit report. I need some things. I need credit score. I need this. So now I can't buy cash. So, you know, there's just different things that I'm going to guide you with and help you out with. I know I'm throwing a lot of things at you. Then you go to the next, and by the time you probably see me or you went to like the 10th dealership, you're so frustrated, you just take whatever they give you. And that's not the way it works. That's what I try to avoid. So give me a call, I'm going to make it happen, and let's do this together. Because Don is ready, okay? Extra deals is never a bad thing, but I tell you what, I'm going to give you that extra mile. The faster it sells, the quicker you're going to be driving the vehicle. So give me a call, whether it's my PA number, New Jersey number, or my Delaware number. It's always a way to find me. Like I said, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Make a Coffee, you type in my name and you're going to find me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be here for a long time to come. So let's get together and make an appointment. This is very easy. If you have any questions and you just want to sit down and talk, not a problem. But that's what I do. I try to treat my customers in a different way. I take different routes. I cater to them and I cater to the time. Time is very important. And I want you to be able to say to yourself after you leave from seeing me when you purchase that day, when you're not ready to purchase. And a lot of customers out there know me. They know that when they call me, I always tell them, because I have a lot of customers that call me and they'll be like this. I'll pretend I'm talking to a customer. Hello, yes. And they go, hey Don, I saw your ad in the paper, I saw your ad on the internet, and I see that you have all these different programs that you have to offer us. Now we sell customers, okay, etc., etc., etc. And I explain to them the details, even though they heard it a lot of times in other dealers. The only difference between me and the other dealers are this. I mean, sometimes a customer will tell me, hey Don, I'm not going to be ready for 2 or 3 weeks. And that's fine. And my response to that is this. I tell you what, Mr. Customer, whether it's 3 or 4 weeks or 2 months from now, I'm going to treat you the same today that I will 4 months later. So I'm going to give you peace of mind. That way you can know who I am, who you're dealing with, and if you want to, up to you. Come on down, take a look at the cars, take a look at the program, sit down with me, let's talk, and that way when you leave, you have peace of mind that there is one guy out there willing to take care of you, even when you didn't have money, even when you wasn't ready. Take his time and help you look at vehicles, show you the different programs, go through all the different programs that we have to offer. And I know that you wasn't ready to buy. A lot of places don't want to waste their time. Oh, this guy's not ready to buy. I don't care if you're not ready to buy. Come see me. I'm going to sit down with you. We're going to be friends. I'm going to be your car guy, your #1 car guy. And you're going to be like, wow, this guy actually took 45 minutes to an hour of his time, knowing that I wasn't buying a car, to sit down with me, go over the programs, tell me what I am looking at and what I should do, giving me advice at his leisure and mine. I'm gonna go buy a car from this guy, whether it's 2 weeks from now, a month from now, 2 months from now. And I'm also gonna refer him to a lot of my friends because I respect the fact that he took his time to help me out, even though I wasn't ready. See, that's the difference between Don and a lot of people out there. I'm not here just for the money. I mean, we all want to make money, but I'm not here just for the money. I'm here for the long-term relationship that me and you are going to have when you come and eat. So I'll see you later. Go on my website, look at the cars that I have to offer, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Have a good one, and thanks for calling or visiting Don's Automatic.